They're rounding up everybody who is involved in fraud.
No, they're not rounding up everybody.
They're all talking about Somalis. That's the point.
I want them to round up anyone who is involved in defrauding American taxpayers of what apparently amounts to $9 billion in a very, very small state. Somali, whether they're citizens, immigrants, white, I don't care.
You don't care if they target one community?
I want the fraud to stop.
But do you support the targeting of this one community or not?
I support the
targeting.
Think
that's the right thing to do?
I support the targeting of people engaged in fraud.
But do you support the targeting of the Somali American community as directed by the President of the United States based on their ethnicity?
That's not what he said.
That's it.
That is precisely what he said.
If they are engaged in fraud and because they're American citizens, should that make them immune?
That's a straw man argument.
No.
Just answer the question.
I did.
Should we
I want
target
anyone
people
involved in
based on
fraud
their
to be
ethnicity?
targeted. Anyone involved in fraud.
But not based on their ethnicity.
I want it based on whether they're involved in fraud.
Is it really so hard to answer that question,
Yes.
Scott?
I want it.
Yes.
Is it so hard
the only
to sit there and say we shouldn't target people based on their ethnicity?
The only criteria I have is fraud.
We shouldn't target people based on their ethnicity? I can say that. Can you say that?
I can say
Absolutely. Everyone here can say
anyone who's not a deplorable human being can say you shouldn't target
Scott Jennings won't say that. Why won't you say that,
Because
Scott?
I don't agree that that's what's happening. I don't agree with your fallacy. I don't agree with your stupid
ad hominem attacks are the lowest form of argument, Scott.
The lowest form of argument is to come out here and accuse me of some kind of race-based argument. There's $9 billion in fraud,
what you believe,
and you don't care. That's the main problem.
So look, hold on a second.
I think we've seen
hold on a
what
second.
Scott thinks about this.
I think we've seen clearly
there are a
that you
couple
don't
of
care
things.
about $9 billion.
Yesterday
CNN anchor Abby Phillip, as you guys see on the screen, who was about to say whatever she was about to say. But as you heard her say, oh, let's hold on a second. You know, that's her favorite line when she happens to come across the facts, which we know that she don't like the facts, because if you've been paying attention to anything going on mainstream media, or you haven't, don't worry, I'm gonna break this all the way down like you never watched a political video in your life. What I learned with these Democrats is every time they get held accountable or the facts is facking, the simple fact that it debunks the facts that they made as facts, which isn't truly facts, it's just propaganda. They seem to always want to play victim and play off race or play off that they're being targeted for whatever reasons. But when it comes to them speaking the facts, you better not say nothing, because I know it all, right? They are both a bunch of know-it-alls, and they're sitting right next to each other, and they don't know shit. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like a big-headed person, an airhead. They think they know so much, but their head is full of bull crap that they think they know something they don't know nothing about. But they call it fact-checking. They call it telling the truth. But you're telling the truth about nothing.